disrespectful IRL streamer now facing 10 more years in Korean prison. Yes, guys. Seems not, Johnny Somali will finally reap what he sowed. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribing. Let's watch it. It's from Atozy channel. Also again, thank you very much Atozy for this incredible work covering this. And yeah, let's watch it.
Might go down as the dumbest influencer ever create content for the internet because he truly thinks nothing will ever happen to him, even though he's already pleaded guilty to multiple charges in his ongoing Korean criminal case. And still, he's out on the street racking up more and more felonies daily while all of this is going on. And I've been covering influencers doing stupid stuff for over a decade now, and I've never seen someone continue to commit felonies in a foreign country while having an ongoing criminal trial.
Me neither, Atozy.
It's like he wants to be stuck there forever. And clearly this is taking a massive toll on him and his only friend who's financially supporting him, as his family seems to have started to cut him off from family funds. So I guess instead of reeling things in and trying to behave, he wants to find out exactly how much time South Korea can possibly give him. I think his confidence is still high because, you know, when he went to Japan, they let him go with only 3 months of jail time. But the big difference here, though, is in Japan, he was thrown in jail and therefore he stopped committing felonies while he was in jail. Now in South Korea, they have a different approach where they travel ban him and let him provide for himself rather than the South Korean taxpayer. This seems to have kind of driven the guy crazy because now he's basically broke, banned on every streaming platform. So because of that, he has no real
I can't stand how stupid he is. I can't stand that. The guy is just too much stupid. Oh my god, this is just, oh my god, I have no words. Let's just keep watching for now.
Way of making any decent money. We found out that he wasn't being paid on party, meaning he did this whole shirtless dancing stunt and then got arrested for zero upside. Not only is he the dumbest influencer, but also the most pathetic. But what he seemingly doesn't realize is the more felonies he documents himself doing, the more charges he'll inevitably get, and the longer his criminal trial will take, or trials, because there could easily be multiple trials here, meaning he will continue to be stuck in Korea. So instead of switching things up and actually behaving to get a lighter sentence, he starts threatening the Korean government and another YouTuber. Then he gets detained again by—
What? What? Threaten the Korean government? No, this is not real. Oh my god. I don't think I watched this. I didn't have this information before. It's real? He did that? Oh no, this guy must reap.
By the police for doing some stunt in the park, and then to top everything off, for a small donation, he goes back out to taunt people the same day he was already detained, and 20 minutes later, the police were back on him. So we have quite a few things to talk about today, so let's start off with the strategical pivot at the Johnny—
oh my god,
Somali HQ.
If Korea does not let me out of Korea, I'm telling you right now, it is a danger to the Korean women. I have had so much—
What the hell are you saying? Are you crazy? Are you insane? What the f are you telling? What the f are you saying, huh? Are you stupid, Somali? What the hell? It was day 22? Oh my god, it's so recent. I didn't knew that. It's just too much things happen on the internet at the same time that oh my god. How can you always surprise us being more and more stupid? How? How can you? Oh no, this is unreal.
Korean women while I've been locked here. I don't wear any when I f these Korean women. I don't get any STD tests when I f these Korean women. I don't get any STD tests when I f these Korean women. And I make sure to spread whatever I have to all of these Korean women.
And what the hell? What is this guy saying? This is so... Oh my god, look at what he's saying. This is the worst statement that one person know. Moreover, a man can state in 2025. What the hell are you saying? Oh my god, this guy deserves to be the rest of his life on jail. This guy deserves nothing less than that. Because He's already saying what he's gonna do. Oh my god. Oh my god.
And the police can't stop me. The government can't stop me.
Does
Yes, they can. And they should. You shouldn't be free to do whatever you want. You should be arrested right after you saying that publicly. That's what was supposed to do with you. Because if you're stating that, you're already saying that what crimes you're gonna commit. You are already risk to society. You should be taken out of it. You're so stupid.
does he think that will help him? That is a crazy thing to say when you're in a criminal trial. Now, I would be worried for the Korean citizens if he could pull anything else but his roommate Hank. I don't know why, but it's always the dudes who get zero play who brag about getting so
How
much
is
play.
this even
And again,
possible?
he is his
Oh
own
my
star
God.
witness to that as well, because he admitted he doesn't get anything there. I mean, the guy is even denied from the places where you pay for it.
I haven't had put since fucking September.
Okay, do you guys want to know what happened when I went to the red light district with Hank? I'll tell y'all the story. The other day we went to the red light district, and the reason I didn't stream it is because every single we met in the red light district was like, no black, no black, no black.
So it's just more empty words from this guy. But the judge and prosecution doesn't know that, especially after he
Even if it's empty words or not, you shouldn't be saying that on the internet, okay? You shouldn't.
doubled down.
But when I go to Japan in 2029, I'm gonna pull a Harrison. I kind of like what Harrison is doing. I like how Harrison is doing the super spreader stuff. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say it right here to the camera. I'm not scared.
How this guy's making me, oh my god. This just gave me so much ick that I want to vomit. This, oh my god, someone shut up his mouth for real, for good. I mean, just throw him in jail forever, throw the kids away.
If I ever,
Why is this guy, why is this guy, is still, how this guy still is being capable to use social media to keep saying this stupid stuff like that all the time. He should be on jail, even waiting for his sentence, even if he's not. Oh my god. Oh, this is so disgusting. How they allow this? How do they allow this?
caught HIV, I would become a super spreader. I'll say it right now. I don't care. If I ever caught HIV, I'm gonna become a super spreader.
Dude's entire existence is just being a net loss to society. It's safe to say he's going to be the most fascinating test to the South Korean legal system, because his entire strategy here is to disrespect South Korea as much as possible for some attention on his stream. Dude is essentially trading his freedom and life to be this
South Korea have to answer his will in the same now which bigger force. It's the least that we expect now after these statements.
edgy middle school class clown. Now, I'm hoping
Do you guys think I'm being too harsh, huh? Do you guys look at how he's always more and more stupid and more pushing things forward? I mean, Atozy saying that he's making empty threats. It could be. It could be. But for real, the way this guy always is pushing forward for more and more clout and attention, I really don't doubt. I really don't doubt that he's gonna try to do something like that in future. For real. I didn't doubt that. I
this
don't
is
doubt
just
that.
empty words like everything else he says. But just like in all the other videos covering the guy, he will inevitably make things worse for himself as he decided to threaten to give the YouTube creator Legal Mindset HIV.
Legal mindset. I don't need to fight that. I'll walk past it inject the with some HIV blood with a needle. Illegal mindset.
See, that's a very specific threat against a very specific person. That's actually against me. So that is what you would call, and that's a threat. And that's what you call a pinprick attack, which is, you can Google it. There's actually Wikipedia pages about it. There's stuff like that about it. That is very much criminal to threaten, to talk about. And in many countries, there's actually specific statutes that relate to that legally.
I mean, the fact that he even goes out and says that shows how much of a lowlife this guy is. But on top of that, Legal Mindset goes into detail on what these threats to the Korean public could mean for Johnny.
But in Korea, if you actually went over and threatened people with HIV, you could be guilty of any of these things: injury, attempted injury, serious injury, special threat, attempted crime, murder. Also, Korea has a special...
Oh my god, it has a special law for that. Oh my god. Oh my god. This guy's so screwed. He's so screwed. Yes, that is what I want to see. He's screwed. He's more and more screwed. He deserves that. He's looking for it, and he's gonna get it, and I hope he does. I hope he does, with all the strength that the law can offer to him. If that's what he's searching for, and he is.
Statute, a special law called the Acquired Immunodeficiency Syndrome, that's AIDS, Prevention Act, Article 19, Prohibition on Conduct risking transmission. What does that carry? I know you all want to know, and that is 10 years in jail. So 10 years under that statute for any conduct that would involve that. So that would be stacking on top of his already full stack of issues.
Yes, we need that for
years in potential years in prison. That's a maximum penalty there.
So naturally, Johnny panics and starts backtracking, saying that was all hypothetical and in Minecraft or whatever. But dude, that's not going to cover you legally.
No,
and he's
no
realized
way,
how
no
bad
way, no
things
way.
are for him, hence why his new plan is to...
What his guy have on his hat, huh? What does guy have on his hat? It's not a brain there. It might be poop. It might be
eventually
poop.
flee South Korea, apparently.
Going to Incheon, I'm renting a boat.
Why is he stating that he's gonna flee South Korea? Oh, line! This is so stupid. Now they have the best excuse I could ask for arrest him preventively so he doesn't flee. I mean, come on. If this is not enough to arrest him, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
And I'm gonna stream sailing to international waters. As soon as I hit international water, can't touch me.
That sounds like a great way to drown. So what's the plan here? Is he just trying to sail to Japan, where he's also banned? Because if he was going from Busan, his options are Japan, or I guess North Korea if he goes all the way up the coastline. But there's a whole bunch of Korean islands on the way to Japan, so there's no way he's gonna make it to international waters. He'll just get arrested again. Yeah, and that would be cool, Arling, except he didn't say Busan, he said Incheon, which is even worse for him, because then he only has North Korea and China and a whole bunch of Korean islands outside of Incheon. Great. Let's continue the video. But a lot of people have also been asking how his family are reacting to his antics. And he's actually addressed this before he was detained in Korea. So I can only imagine how they feel after all of this now.
You guys are my family. I'm not gonna lie. Like I told you guys, my family disowned me. My dad, the other day, I was like, do I really cause you that much stress? And my dad told me, you caused the whole world stress. I'm ashamed to be your father. I was like, what? Dad, really? If I had a son and he turned out like Ramsey, like John, I would be proud. This is a f***ing world.
Proud? Are you f***ing kidding? Proud? Whose parents gonna be proud of having a son like you? Whose? Oh my god, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. where is the incentivize that people have nowadays to have kids anymore? Knowing that even if they don't end up being, if you grow $8, end up being a whore on OnlyFans, and if you have a son, don't end up being a criminal, or end up being like Johnny Somali. So, what, or just end up being stupid, a work-hard, stupid piece of I mean, what is the hope that people have nowadays to have kids, huh? And also, it's becoming so difficult to raise one. What is the hope that people have nowadays to raise a child, huh? To have the possibility to create a Johnny Somali? Oh my god, no way, no way.
Enigma.
The only thing that makes Johnny an enigma is how stupid he acts. It's actually baffling. I've never seen a human being slowly self-sabotage and destroy his own life over the span of a few years for a handful of live stream viewers. At least not to this degree. This is just breaking records for being an absolute lowlife.
Why would you not be proud of this? Why would you not be proud of this? The only thing I'm really tripping over is because my dad told me he does not want me to have kids. He literally said, do not reproduce. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna just go back to crashing out. Y'all don't like me anyway. I'll make a new family. You can't choose your family, guys, but you can make a new one.
This guy picked a parasocial relationship with some viewers who hate him and want to see him either arrested or worse over his own family. The judgment on this one is phenomenal, but clearly when people poke him about this, it really strikes a nerve.
My father told me not to have kids. Yes, he said that.
The most stupid thing is that I bet that actually he probably has a lot of people that is literally on his side watching him. This is what is most horrible on this, because I know that I would say that actually most of the people there is actually on his side, probably at least half. And this is disgusting to see that a lot of people align with that line of thinking of his. This is, oh my god.
But for you to take that and make that a joke is not a fucking game. It's not fucking funny. Yes, my father said, do not have kids. He did say that. I'm gonna be honest. He did say that.
Your father is
I
smart.
don't care.
Yeah, that reaction says otherwise, but will he take this as a wake-up call? Absolutely not, as he was just detained in Korea multiple times in one single live stream.
What's your name? What's your name?
What's your name?
What's your name?
아, 네?
Hell no.
이거는 왜 꺼내시는 거예요?
이거는 What's your name?
영국 깃발
No, I can film you.
일본 깃발
You in public. What?
그냥 대응하지만 괜찮아.
Back up.
영국 깃발 일본 깃발 밟으면서 유디로스 정문으로
We in the park. Here it come. Here it come. It's crazy. You guys see? Police state. This is a police state. Don't listen to these police.
Don't speak, don't speak.
Don't speak? Oh, shit.
여기 있는 거 좀 볼게요.
These dudes are for some reason still acting like they're in America. Meanwhile, Hank was deported from the US. He can't even be here legally. And Johnny can't legally engage in any political protests in South Korea, and that's exactly what he's doing here with his buddy Hank, waving around some CCP flag and stomping on other flags for attention online. But Hank ends up actually getting fined for this. And all of this went down in a 9-hour-long live stream, but throughout
I think not even China would accept him there. Not even
the
China.
stream, it becomes more and more noticeable that Hank is upset with his fine. And this is the first time that he's received legal repercussions for hanging out with Johnny. And let's be real, the only reason they're out doing this was to entertain Johnny's viewers. But Johnny, he was gonna make it up to him with a couples massage, but not before they do a desktop stream first. And here, he announces when he's finished with the Johnny Somali shtick, he'll be a doctor.
I think I'm gonna go to medical school after this Johnny Somali arc is over.
I mean, on the bright side, at least he would be doing something positive for society, but good luck to anyone that has to be this guy's patient. To be honest though, I don't think he's being serious at all, because he
Yeah. Good luck with that, Johnny. Good luck with if you have the possibility if you have the chance to do so. Because I think with the many things you did in South Korea, I don't see you having time for that after you leave jail. If you're being arrested, if you will
Immediately
leave.
starts talking about the future of his live streaming career. He also apparently view-botted the stream as he was celebrating having 8,000 live concurrent viewers. But the only issue with that is his VOD only has 15,000 total views days after the stream. If those 8,000 viewers were concurrent viewers and they were actually real, you would have like anywhere from like 150,000 to maybe 500,000 views on that VOD. So there's basically a 0% chance that these views were legit. But he also announced his plans for his next trial.
I went to a tailor in Korea and we got my customized outfit, and it's gonna be ready by Monday. Let's just say I told the tailor make it extra pointy. We got some shit ready for the court. They got mad at me for wearing an oversized suit. Let's see how mad they get this time. What I wear. Let's see. That's all I want to say. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna leak nothing. I went to the tailor and I got that shit extra ready. I got it just like Kanye.
Is it all black or all white?
All black, just like Kanye. Just like Kanye.
Again, I mean, this dude is completely willing to throw away his freedom to entertain the handful of viewers who watch his streams. He's just the prime example of influencer Darwinism. My guess here is he's just realized he's destroyed his life and he wants to make it as entertaining as possible for himself until he inevitably gets thrown into Korean prison. I also forgot to mention that apparently they're not happy with the local news coverage of them, so they wanted to show up to their offices.
BC, the JBC News building is not even open. Who's the news that was talking shit about us?
JTBC.
So you want to go? You down to go to the headquarters?
Yes, and
Live.
And like demand an interview.
That's a good content live.
Actually demand an interview.
Me and Hank go to the Korean news channel that has been talking the most shit about us, and we show up to their headquarters live. And on YouTube, live on this channel and Hank's channel. And we tell these we want to interview now. And we're not leaving till you call the police. Now!
So in case you were wondering why they were mad, they covered how he's ran out of money and that Hank is now asking for donations to continue to cover and pay for Johnny. So after the desktop stream, they decided to finally go to that couples massage. But before they got there, Hank had to defend Johnny.
Somali! Hi! 친구! What? What the f***? Yo! Wait! Wait! No. Wait!
안 때릴 테니까 가.
Why you wanna fight? 친구! 친구!
After Hank defended Johnny, Johnny canceled the couples massage as he would rather just go and stream. So they parted ways.
Alright, man. Go get your massage 2 hours. I'll go chill at the house.
Johnny leaves and goes back to the house because, as he states, he can't be outside alone because, you know, the Golden Goblin game is still going on over there.
Guys, I can't be out here solo unless Gook Hunter is gonna pull through.
And he's also openly admitted to being scared of walking around by himself out there due to being targeted.
Please don't say Odiga. I have a PTSD when you say Odiga. Please, I don't want to hear that word.
This guy is so stupid. This guy is so stupid. How he's making... I wonder... I still don't understand how he make it out all this time without end up in jail. He's taking so much time to end up in jail. I'm actually losing my patience with that. For real. Because I already live in a country where you don't see justice happens all the time. But I used to believe that at least things were different outside. But, I mean, he went to Japan, did all things that he could, and don't end up in jail. Now he's South Korea, then doing the same, and is not in jail yet. And he still keep doing worse and worse things. And he's not in jail yet. When he's gonna be, huh?
That's OD guys like hearing the N-word to me, bro.
That
Why
word
is
is
it
what the
taking
dude who
so
knocked him out
long?
said just before knocking him out, which translates to, where are you going? But continuing the live stream, Johnny makes a mistake.
Chat, another bottle of wine or what? Chat, another bottle of wine or what? Let me see one's in the chat. One's in the chat, another bottle of wine.
So he buys the bottle of wine, goes back upstairs, and I guess gets even more drunk, and that makes him brave enough to go back outside, all by himself.
Oh my God. Oh, it's the police. I'm gone. It's the police. I'm running from the police. I'm gone. It's the police. Oh, I'm gone. Someone called the police. Someone called the police. Oh, open. I'm closing the door. I'm closing the door on the cops. I'm closing the door on the cops. Go. Someone call the cops.
What is he thinking, huh? Oh my God, this is
I swear to God.
this is so stupid.
No.
This is so stupid. to
Clearly,
watch.
he should have been wandering outside. He should have just stayed at home. So he got away from the police. Unsure if that could count as fleeing from the police, considering they actually had their lights on. But then for some reason, he decided to go back downstairs. Because remember, he lets his live stream chat make his life decisions for him. The same people that want him either arrested or worse.
One in the chat go down. One in the chat go down. You think I'm lying? One in the chat go down. One in the chat go down. One in the chat go down. All right, Seiryn. I swear they were for me. I'm going down. I'm not scared. What the fuck did they do to me? They harassed me. I don't give a fuck what they want. Oh, they for me. Oh, they for me. I'm closing. Oh, no.
What they are afraid of to create social international chaos because of him? Come on, every single deed of his is being recorded. It is online for everyone to see. There is no way you're gonna have problems with USA for such a stupid guy, such a stupid like his. I mean, there's no way. And also, we are in Trump governments now, so I don't see this went too bad.
Goodbye. What you want? What do you want?
그 조용히 해. calm.
Huh? I'm YouTube live. I'm calm down.
그 calm down. Calm down.
You can tell the police are just so fed up with him at this point because they clearly have to deal with him on the regular. So they just end up telling him to go back home.
Go away from me.
찍지 말라고.
Did you go?
찍지 말라고.
Okay, bye-bye.
찍지 마.
Yeah, I'm scamming. Go away.
찍지 말라고.
Go away.
No.
Okay. Go away. Stupid ass. Go away. Hey, go away. Go, hey. Hey, go.
비추.
Huh?
So finally, they let him go back into Hank's apartment. So a lot of people are now speculating that Hank called the cops on Johnny when he left the apartment again, telling the cops that, hey, my friend is drunk and needs to go back home again or something, which honestly isn't unlikely at this point. And we also have a recent clip that came out of Hank promising that he's going to sort out a place for Johnny to live. I'm assuming on either his money or his family's money, because that apartment that both of them are living in is tiny. Johnny's been there for months. I can only imagine how irritating it is to live with Johnny there. And then on top of that, having to be Johnny's sugar dad while you're living in a tiny apartment with him, I can only imagine how frustrating that is. So it's not super far-fetched that he ended up calling the cops on him. And Johnny hasn't streamed since that night, so who knows? Will he stream before his next court date, or will he just show up to that court date in his pointy...
Again, you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. You're his friend. You've done so. You participate in all of this, so yeah, you're reaping too. Good luck with
flat
that,
gown
man.
as he was promising his chat. But I guess we'll continue to cover this as this train wreck happens, but I also have like 7 other train wrecks to cover this week, so stay tuned for the next video. And also, hey, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe. And also, we've been dropping some new collections over on Matt.City. We just actually dropped Seoul alongside of many other cities, and we'll have many more to drop over the next couple of months. So stay tuned there as well. If you do want to check out the new collections, you can go to Matt.City. Link will be down in the description down below. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
But before we go any further, I want to take this brief moment here to thank you all my patrons that support my work here on YouTube, and especially my Three-Tailed Fox Time members Heath Rowell and Fenny Sylvy for the incredible support to my work. You guys are amazing. You can support this channel life and growth with just $5 a month and gain access to many perks. This is less than a burrito. Check out my Patreon, link is in the description below. What to say, what to say about all of this? I think I've said too much already. I've said enough. Well, I hope he ripped what he saw in all this time. Yeah, I can't wait to see he's on jail. I hope it doesn't take so long because I'm already so fed up with this guy. I think everyone is. But come on, why is it taking so? I just can't bear. I just can't bear to see injustice happen, and I think his guy not ending up on jail for so long is already some form of injustice, in my opinion. Because the more time he's not behind bars, the more this guy is doing. And we know that 90% of time he's doing just stupid things, but I believe his guy can make worse if he's not put behind the bars. This is what I believe in. Okay? Because people will get more fed up and tired of the same stupidity that this guy is doing, that he will be forced and feel like being forced to be even more stupid things and more and pushing further and further in his Overton window, and where his will lead him up to do, what his will make him gonna do in future, huh? Maybe some real stuff, who knows? Some real bad stuff. So yeah, I hope you rip what he's sawing. And thank you for watching me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Take a look in my links below. In my link tree, there's all links there. Discord, Patreon, everything. Consider support me on Patreon. It helps a lot. Join our Discord server. You can suggest me videos to react to. If you don't like Patreon for any reason, consider becoming a YouTube member. It helps me a lot, and I see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.